Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now. 1st and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set at the 33-yard line. Off play action. Here's Corral. Open man downfield is Davis. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown. DJ Moore. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. To throw on 2nd down. Watkins for the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
A first down carry for Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Watkins. And that is incomplete. And this passing game, this whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 13 carries, 68 yards. Fakes a handoff. Now Corral to throw it.
Have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good.
He's got a man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Corral. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Panthers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the gun, Corral. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Turner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Fakes a handoff here. Corral. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Corral. Open man complete downfield to Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. First down. Here's Corral with it. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Corral. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Corral here working from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now receiver in motion left. On 2nd and goal. Corral. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Gabriel Davis. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Operating from the gun, Watkins. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have the Titans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're going to get this down near the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin from 6 yards away. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at it. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there? Oh, this is blocked. The Panthers get it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Corral. That caught by Tremble. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. To throw again on second down. Corral. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Corral. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Second down and goal. Corral. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tommy Tremble. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On the slant, Burks. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. From the gun with Henry. Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, Watkins. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw on second down. Watkins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Evades the tackler and now some space. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
There's Trimble, the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now in Nashville. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be a Carolina first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Corral sets up play action. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
33 yards that time. Here's Corral on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hubbard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. This is caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Titans now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Up the middle they go with Sanders. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now, and they want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they take a knee. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. This a 27-yard attempt here. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even